Zoe Computer is a powerful AI that lives in your personal cloud that runs 24/7, allows you to vibe code and integrate hosting, and also lets you use it as an app or simply treat it as a friend. If this is your first time here, my name is Jay, and this is the Everyday AI channel where we teach you how you can use AI in your daily lives. So I'm going to dive right into this here. And before I do, I'd like to say a quick shout out to Jamie, who I met at ClawCon in London today on the 8th of April at the Encode Hub in Shoreditch. It was a really cool event. Even Peter Steinberger was there as well, so it was really great to meet him and see what he was doing and hear him speak on the panel. So we're going to dive right into this here, and as you can see, we essentially have a lot of things here in Zoe Computer. We have our own file system that we can actually use to upload files here and have access to. We've got access to chat, automations, a whole bunch of different things, so we can vibe code as well. You can automate anything. They've got a whole bunch of connectors. We can of course have like our standard chats. We've got channels, integrations, a whole bunch of other things. And the great thing about Zoe Computer is that it's always online. It's got everything essentially in one secure space with no SaaS lock-in, and you've essentially got access to a personal cloud computer. So you can see what people have been saying here about Zoe. Right now, because ClawCon is on, you can actually get $100 of AI credits. And we're going to dive right into this. So here I've already got signed in version of Zoe Computer. So as you can see, the URL here for me particularly is jjohnson.zoe.computer. I can upload any files in here. What I'm really interested in doing is creating an agent, which is essentially will be an automation. Now I can decide whether the trigger will be run just once, whether daily or weekly. So let's say I want it to be daily at let's go with 9 a.m. and let's say remind me to search for the latest updates in the AI space that have happened. I'm just going to voice prompt the rest of this. Happened over the last 24 hours. Cool, great stuff. And as you can see, we do have access to a wide variety of models. I'm just testing this out on the free plan, but as you can see, we've got access to GLM, GPT 5.1, Codex Mini. We can use that for vibe coding, of course, GPT 5.4 Mini as well. And then we've got access to some Anthropic models and even Gemini as well. So I'm just going to run this and see exactly what we get. We can even ask Zoe to send me a text or an email and actually prompt that notification as well if I wish to do so. So I'm just going to run that and see exactly what we get here. In the meantime, we can actually look at the skills section where we can create and manage skills, which are very cool. Of course, these are very much similar to the skills that people know and love in Anthropic. And of course, you do have access to the computer space as well, which essentially allows you to access the email, the space, which I assume is just similar to like a Google Drive, or let's see here. Okay, so it's actually a place where you can publish pages, APIs, and assets created by Zoe, which is pretty cool. Okay, great. And now I've gone back to the automation section, and as we can see, we can actually take a look at the thoughts that Zoe had as it was running this prompt. So it said, I wanted to be reminded about the latest AI news in the last 24 hours, essentially each day. And then it went and searched the web. I can see here we've got some code written out here in the form of some JSON. So we've got titles like Anthropic's Claude Mythos finds thousands of zero-day flaws across major system. Yeah, that's definitely been in the news recently. So here's the latest news. We've got, of course, that Claude Mythos story was circulating at the moment. So it found 27 years of zero-day vulnerabilities across major systems.
I'm actually pleased to announce I've launched one of my first digital products, which is a 7-day prompting ebook. I've called it Perfecting Prompts, and it's essentially a 7-day crash course on how you can improve your prompting so that you can supercharge your productivity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the link to Perfecting Prompts below. I put in a lot of work into it, and in there I actually include some frameworks that I teach to global corporations. Definitely check it out.
Which is crazy. Not just the fact that that wasn't discovered by the people making the systems, but also the fact that it wasn't discovered by any other, potential bad actors trying to hack into it. It goes to show perhaps our understanding of the technology we've already created isn't really as comprehensive as we thought. Other notable news as well well are Meta announcing a new AI model called Mu Spark. I heard of that. And Regal AI launched a co-pilot for building self-improving AI voice agents. So this is pretty cool. I can run this automation on a daily basis, as you can see. But yeah, there's a whole host of things you can do here. We have access to a terminal, hosting, even data sets and databases we can essentially attach and import to Zoe. So yeah, definitely check this out if you think it would be useful for you. I can see this as an all-in-one platform that actually provides a whole lot of solutions straight out the box without you having to actually go to multiple places. So definitely check this out if you think it would be useful for you. And of course, if you're building something interesting in the space right now, feel free to reach out, or if there's a tool you'd like me to do a walkthrough of, feel free to let me know in the comments as well. Thanks a lot for watching and have a great day.